Hello, welcome to Legacy Solutions Cyprus latest presentation. This one is on the role of executors. Every will needs an executor, but who do you choose? A caveat first, wills are important, but they do create problems of their own. The one addressed today is dealing with one of the major problems: who do you select as your executor? First choice for many people is to use their solicitor. However, this is often advised against for a number of reasons. Chief among these is they often charge a percentage of the estate rather than a fee based on the time spent. This is potentially quite lucrative for them, and it also saves them a lot of time in logging their actions and registering all of the things they do. They will claim that it is recommended by the Cyprus Bar Association, but my understanding is that that is no longer the case. A fairer lawyer will quote you a fee based on the complexity of your estate. How about a family member? In principle, it's a fantastic idea. Clearly, it's someone you trust, and hopefully they wouldn't charge your estate a great deal. However, problems often arise if the executor is not resident in Cyprus. This is not uncommon. It's often a son or daughter who might live in the UK or elsewhere, but in not living in Cyprus, they are then required to appoint a solicitor to act on their behalf. Of course, it gives them as the executor an opportunity to agree fees, but most will not have had much experience of Cyprus lawyers and may struggle to find one that they feel properly represents them. Bear in mind that probate is slow. Executors may not hear from the lawyer for long periods of time. That can cause concerns. Those concerns can grow, and the executor may then either wish to vacate the post or change lawyers, both of which can be extremely expensive. Ideally, the executor lives here in Cyprus and wants to deal with probate. It sounds perfect, but the reality is it's very challenging. You do need to have command of both written and spoken Greek. It requires you registering with Ariadne and setting up an account with iJustice, which is the online probate service. Many of the forms are in Greek, so require someone who both reads and writes Greek. Of course, you also have to deal with the tax department, and they are many years behind, so patience is required. Best possible solution is to give all of your assets away while you are alive. If there's nothing to be dealt with, there's no need for a will. Of course, that means there's no need for probate. And if you have no will and no probate, you don't need an executor. If you don't want to give it all away, then we can help. We can provide an assessment of your assets from the point of view of avoiding probate entirely. We can then structure the solutions, whatever that might be, and then carry out the work where possible. Sometimes, of course, you'll need to do things yourself. We review annually or on landmark changes, so changes in legislation both in Cyprus, the UK, and potentially other jurisdictions where assets are held. We help to create a legacy folder, which is a document that outlines what you've got, what you want done with it, and where it can be found, making things much more straightforward for the people left behind. Finally, if needed, we can act as executor. Ideally, things will have been arranged so that that isn't necessary. For more information, please feel free to contact us at legacysolutionscyprus.com. Thank you very much.